This was the day that Gallnick was killed in action.
Oh.
So this bluff must be the pile of rocks.
Let me say on the tape.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we got lots of room.
About that. Yeah, we were on high ground. We were on a knoll of a hill.
Yeah.
A large hill.
Yeah.
And I remember lots of grass around. And then I can remember piles of rocks. It's mostly coral rocks. So, and I don't remember any trees. But anyhow, I remember us sitting around on the edge, finding a comfortable place to sit and rest. And amongst these rocks, this monster rock pile.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, but let's say it was, this rock pile might have been, let's say, as big as our house. You know what I mean? It was a real...
Yeah.
When a bunch of us, I was one of them, literally, okay, Gallnick, he was one of us, and he was lounging somewhere, whatever, sitting back and leaning back against a couple of these big boulders. And a Japanese soldier just appeared right there beside Gallnick, right up out of whoever, I don't even know, we didn't know where he could have possibly come from. And he just shot Gallnick right through the head. And the 3 or 4 or 5 of us who were all joshing back and forth and just talking and having a cigarette or whatever, why, we could hardly believe our eyes. So we immediately went over there, and there was the entrance to a vertical shaft going down in the ground, camouflaged to some degree by these rocks, obviously, which had been excavated out, I guess, of the tunnel network that was down below there.
Yeah.
And anyhow, in the next 5 or 10 minutes, why, I'll bet you every one of us put down a concussion grenade down that hole. And guys were there with their flamethrowers and just shooting, just emptied out whatever they had, because whatever we had done that day, we were through, and we knew it. We felt secure.
Yeah.
That's why we were lounging around doing nothing, just having a cigarette, talking. We'd achieved our objective, and everybody was relaxing. And all of a sudden, whammo, Gallnick got shot, and obviously just plain killed right on the spot.
Yeah.
And we poured every explosive we could find down that shaft, and we looked for other openings. We did not find any, because normally when you do something like that, why, you can see smoke coming out of a bunch of bushes way over there, and you know that's a rear entrance.
Yeah.
Boy, we looked, but we don't know where that went, and nobody went down in there. Now, right here would be a good spot for me to think, or say, I'm going to take that. "15 years after the war, or 20 years, whatever, why, I found some guy over at work. Gallnick was from Texas, Houston, Texas. And I had a guy look up a telephone book. And somewhere right in his house, I've got the name and address of Gallnick's aunt, who lives in Houston, Texas. And can you imagine, for 20 or 30 years now, I've been thinking every Memorial Day, I've got to call up or write a letter. Her name, I should remember her name.
I think it's right here.
Huh? You're kidding. What?
Lily Gallnick.
Yeah, that's right.
230 East Edward Street, Corpus Christi, Texas.
Corpus Christi, okay.
Yeah.
I should write. I got to write it. That's terrible.
Well, I'm sure she's probably not around anymore.
I don't know.
Right? Maybe there
but
might
don't
be
you think
brothers
she'd like to know?
sisters. Yeah.
Maybe some of the other guys, because there were 4, 5, 6 of us, whatever, that were right there.
Yeah.
We all saw it. We couldn't react fast enough we weren't alert enough. We were relaxing.
Yeah.
To do anything about it. And I wonder if Mrs. Lillian Gallnick is still with us. I've never written to her. I have that. How about that?
You wonder, whether you just be bringing up old sores
I don't know.
and stuff. I mean, you could tell her, that he didn't feel any pain.
He
right?
couldn't have known what. If he had seen what was going to happen, he'd have done something. He'd have ducked or ducked.
Yeah.
I don't think he even. I think he just plain was sitting there smoking a cigarette and whammo, and the lights went out.
Was he somebody that was close to you?
He was a corporal, and he'd been there a long time. He was with us certainly back on Guam.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't know whether I got a picture in there or not. I remember what he looked like. I do. Raymond Hugo Gallnick. I remember his all three names.
Yeah.
Now, those were the guys who I really cared for. Like Sylvester Benton Heath and Maynard Cleon Barsness. Well, I remember Raymond Hugo Gallnick.
It's when I think
Okay.
and he said that you at one point he says that you spent 41 nights in a foxhole with Gallnick.
Oh, yeah?
And then on the 42nd day